Yo, this is Eliot Lipp, and you're watching HypeMag.com. I'm playing Crowbar in Tampa, Bardot in Miami, and TSI in Jacksonville next week. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I've heard that the Sunday parties at TSI go off, so I'm excited about that. And Sir Charles is coming with me on all those dates, so that's good. And I was I had met Charles like a year and a half ago doing a show in New Orleans, and then I went over to do a show in Tallahassee, and he was opening for us on that run. It was me and Paper Diamond, and I heard him killing it, and so decided to ask him if he wanted to put out a record on my label, and I put out a single of his last year. I'm putting out another one coming up. But he's just all around. I really dig his style, and I'm glad. And we're collaborating a little bit, and I'm just glad to be working with him. Well, the reason I started a band, I'd been in a band previously, and it was just like with Alex B and my buddy Lane, who now plays drums for Mansions on the Moon. But just after doing it before, and then like we had a band Lip Service, it was just like so. I kept thinking about it, doing these solo sets, doing DJ sets, how much fun it is when you get into that moment when it's all like doing improvisational stuff and doing completely live stuff on stage. So with no like backing tracks, no computer, no samples being triggered. That moment, those moments of the set are really awesome to me, because it's like I came into this doing like as a DJ, just being able to switch over and try doing live music is kind of a neat experience for me.
You think the companionship too is a little bit more fun when you're like traveling?
Oh, for sure. That, and even stylistically, I mean, my drummer and I, and my keyboardist, we all listen in totally different styles of music. We all come from different musical backgrounds. So when we come together and collaborate, it's like, there's that much more on the table that we have to draw from. We're not just, we're playing all my songs that I wrote, but like we're putting a totally different flavor to it.
I was gonna say, you guys played some of your older stuff tonight.
Yeah.
Have you guys been working on maybe a new album as a full band?
That's one thing I want to do in the future, is get in the studio with a band and record some tunes. We've been right now just pretty much rehearsing the songs that I've already released. But I do think that we're gonna end up recording some stuff and putting it out in the future.
Tell me a little bit about the record label, how it got started.
Oh, I started Old Tacoma Records. I started that label in about 07 or 08, and the first record was a compilation of just some friends of mine, all producers that I either grew up with or had met through my travels, and people who I thought weren't getting enough recognition. I really wanted to get a couple tracks from and try to get it out there. And that's still what I like to do, man. Like when I'm looking for an artist to sign, I'm always looking at like up and comers that there was a few other. Like when we put out Ben Sample's record, like he had already had plenty of releases. He's a good buddy of mine, and I really dig his style. But what I'm mainly trying to do is find brand new artists.
Cool. What do you look for in a brand new artist?
I like to see just someone that's got a lot of energy and putting energy into their music and trying new things, someone that's not afraid to just, have their own style and not pressure themselves to keep up with the flavor of the month, whatever's hot at the moment, And also people that are touring, people that are down to like hit the road and get out there and not just, lay back in their studio and like post all their tracks on the internet. I mean, it's like that's how people are. That's a great way to like get exposure, but bringing it out into the world and like sharing with people and playing out in the clubs and festivals like this, that's where music really needs to. That's where it comes to life.
What's the best part about Camp Bisco? Or some of the best things about it?
The crowd. People here are crazy. It's the people make this. I mean, I would say it's a tie. There's so many crazy people here, and the fans, all the fans of the Biscuits that come out here, they're all nuts, And then there's like the lineup, man. The lineup is so diverse. It gets better and better every year. And it's just like there's so many different styles, different artists, huge artists that, like I can't believe something. Like I just got to see Big Boy, you know, like, and I mean all the Skrillex and all his label, and you know there's the Eamon Tobin show. I mean there's some really cool stuff going on. Starkey, Muxmool, Break Science, and all that. There's just so many good acts playing, and I don't know, it's just exciting. It's diverse too,